We start with weekly chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And if you refer to my last analysis, exactly when the price was in evident here, we discuss what we have been looking for. There is no more changes. Anyway, we have been looking for the flat, running flat. And we mentioned if we get any opportunity for buy, we could look for buy, but there was no opportunity as a long term. Anyway, we start with higher time frame. We start with a weekly chart. Based on weekly chart, as I mentioned, after the breakout of the 16, we mentioned we are looking to see the breakout of the 22 cent, the price tag, but there was no breakout because with the breakout of the 22, we have been looking for 31 cent, then following by all-time high, okay? And at this point, when we look at this one, still in the bigger picture, we can consider we are within this correction. That's why we have to see the breakout of the 22 cent, following by continuation as a sharp move, not the corrective. Anyway, still we can look for buy, but can we expect for the next drop? That means this correction turn to a more complex correction? Yes, but we are not looking at that possibility. The only thing is if anyone wants to look for buy, they should be aware of this possibility. And in this case, based on longer time frame, based on daily chart, we are looking for buy. And as I mentioned, I'm looking at this running flat before we see this move. Okay, and now the question is whether we can look at this one as a correction for continuation or we can expect for the next drop. Okay, the possibility for the next drop, the price tag 16 is still is there. And even we can expect to see the breakout of the 16. But for me, I prefer, because I'm looking at this one as a running flat. All right, this is the option I'm looking for. Either we get the next drop, the price retest this low and tag 16 before we see the reversal. This is the best option I'm looking for. Or we consider this one based on lower time frame as a correction for continuation. All right. Mostly if we get this options happen, I don't think we can get a really good trade setup. That's why if this one happen is the best. But in any way, we're looking for buy and we have to be look for the trade setup. That's mean we're looking at this one to make it very simple as a running flat. Anyway, based on daily chart, I don't see any trade setup. That's mean if you get any opportunity for buy as a based on lower time frame, we will take it. Okay. And we don't need to wait for the price drop to 16. This is the best option we can look for. And if we move to forward chart, even we don't see any trade setup. And at this point, I'm looking at this. For sure, if we want to look for buy, if the price retest this low, we see any reversal, any opportunity for buy, and mostly we have to look for trade based on lower time frame, like 1 hour or 15 minutes. We will get the trade, but we cannot consider this is the one is going to break the 22 and continuation. That's mean we have to we can consider we are trading within the bigger correction based on daily chart. That's mean we have to know how to manage it. Okay, but anyway, at this point, I don't see any trade setup based on forward chart. And even if the price the price couldn't retest this low, and if the price continue from here with the breakout of desktop, if we see the divergence, we have to be quite careful. Anyway, at this point, for me, I don't see any trade setup, proper trade setup. But if I move to lower time frame for 1 hour chart, and as I mentioned, similar to what I explained based on forward chart, having entry above this is the only option we can look for trade. Or other than that, I don't see any trade setup. And if anyone wants to look for buy from here, I mean, by having entry above desktop, they should know we want a price sharply tag, break, and continue. This is not the good idea, but this is the only option. Anyway, we look for, I mean, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.